This is an important message to diabetics from the doctors at the International Council for Truth in Medicine. A breakthrough in diabetes has been achieved. If you have diabetes, pre-diabetes, or know someone with these conditions, then listen carefully, as the following presentation just might save your life.
Last year, we helped 17,542 type 2 diabetics normalize their blood sugar, fix insulin sensitivity, and end the need for prescription drugs, insulin injections, and blood sugar monitoring. This year, we're on track to help over 30,000 diabetics achieve the impossible. These techniques have already been used successfully by people in over 40 countries and have helped type 2 diabetics eliminate the need for drugs and insulin injections, while helping type 1s greatly reduce their drug and injection dosages. This treatment is so easy, so effective, so natural, and so inexpensive, it might as well
Share this secret with you. Let me tell you an amazing story that was recently featured by the world-famous Dr. Oz. Rocco Wackman of Scottsdale, Arizona was overweight, diabetic, and had the heart of an 85-year-old while being only in his 50s. In just 28 days, Rocco completely reversed his type 2 diabetes, got rid of his hypertension, acid reflux, successfully reduced the plaque on his arteries, came off his cholesterol and diabetes medication completely, and did all this just by changing his diet in a specific way, which Dr. Michael Roizen, the chief medical consultant for the Dr. Oz show, called doable for everyone. In a few minutes, I will reveal how Rocco completely reversed his type 2 diabetes. Dr. Oz himself even stated that 90% of type 2 diabetics can reverse their problem. 90% of diabetics free of their disease. That is over 200 million people that could be free of this crippling disease. The method is so simple, yet so powerful. You're going to want to watch this presentation until the end and discover it for yourself. But you don't need to diet. Dieting doesn't work. You simply need to eat less of certain harmful foods while substituting diabetes-busting superfoods. As soon as you start attacking inflammation, your blood sugar will begin normalizing, your pancreas will begin healing, and neuropathy pain will vanish. Best of all, your doctor will have to take you off your medication and injections, as you simply won't need them anymore. Scientists and researchers from all over the world have proven these findings in countless studies. Here are some of the most remarkable results. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. In just 16 days, insulin dosages were reduced by 57%. University of California, Los Angeles. In just 3 weeks, 71% of patients were taken off all diabetes drugs. University of Kentucky Metabolic Research Group. A few weeks later, 96% of type 2 diabetics were able to completely stop all insulin injections, while type 1s reduced their doses by an average of 38%. Loma Linda University. 81% of patients achieved complete relief of painful neuropathy. Dr. Ferran Lindberg, Oslo, Norway, had this to say: patients who were injecting high doses of insulin, as many as 200 units daily, have managed to quit insulin and come off medications for blood pressure and other conditions. Here's what some of the lead researchers have to say. Contrary to common belief, type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome can be reversed. Christian Roberts, University of California. To have people free of diabetes after years with the condition is remarkable. Roy Taylor, Newcastle University. We welcome the results of this research because it shows that type 2 diabetes can be reversed. Dr. Ian Frame, Diabetes UK. Once you start attacking inflammation, it's not just diabetes that begins to heal. In a study at the George Washington University, they found that cholesterol dropped 25 to 30%, an amount comparable to what can be achieved with statin prescription drugs. Risk of cancer was lowered by an astounding 67%, proven in a study done at the National Institute for Public Health and the Environment in Bilthoven, Netherlands. Rates of hypertension, that's high blood pressure, dropped 61% in men and 36% in women, proven in a study from the University of Oxford, United Kingdom. Patients even lowered their risk of fatal heart disease by over 56%, Loma Linda University, California. This is why it doesn't matter how old you are, what your weight is, who your parents are, how long diabetes has been in your family, or what your genetics are. If you can fix inflammation, you can fix your health. Because you're about to receive it, a step-by-step natural treatment that you can start using immediately to begin reversing your type 2 diabetes right now. The pharmaceutical and medical industry has known about these diabetes-busting secrets for decades. These studies aren't new. Only a drug can cure, prevent, or treat a disease. That means by law that only a chemical drug made in a factory by a pharmaceutical company can cure, prevent, or treat a disease. Yes, you read that right. All those scientific studies we just showed you, with thousands of successful patients, conducted by scientists from all over the world and printed in renowned medical journals, proving how you can prevent, treat, and reverse type 2 diabetes without drugs, are just figments of your imagination. To them, these studies with their life-saving findings don't exist. That's how the medical industry works. If it's not a drug, they don't care about it. If it's more effective, even if it's cheaper, even if it works 100%, still think your government or the pharmaceutical industry cares about you? I think it's time for you to take your health into your own hands. So, what happens now? In light of this knowledge, you now have two options. You can close this page, go back to what you were doing, go back to taking your prescription medication and injections, knowing that they aren't doing anything to help your type 2 diabetes, knowing that your future holds health complications, blindness, possible amputations, heart attacks, stroke, and early death. Or you can choose the quickest, easiest, and smartest option. You can start learning about the suppressed diabetes busting methods and applying them right now. Begin reversing your type 2 diabetes. Become free of insulin injections, expensive drugs, and constant glucose monitoring. Get healed and start living the life you deserve. We've already done the work for you. All you have to do is take the easy step forward. So what is the ICTM? Created and directed by Max Sidorov, we are a team of doctors who put patients, not profits, first. We have already used these scientifically proven methods to treat over 48,000 of our own diabetes patients with enormous success, and now want to bring this knowledge directly to you. We think you deserve to know the truth about our medical system, food and drug system, and health policy. You deserve to be informed about the variety of safer, cheaper, and faster methods for treating and beating your diabetes. We'd like to give you this framework of knowledge that you can use to begin your path to health today. The truth is that you can take your health back into your own hands. You can free yourself from the shackles of constant blood sugar readings, daily drug regimens, and even prevent the horrible health complications that await most diabetics down the road. We have assembled the results and exact methods from hundreds of suppressed scientific studies and powerful medical research into an easy-to-read and understand step-by-step health guide called The 7 Steps to Health and the Big Diabetes Lie. The exact techniques that have already been used by tens of thousands of people all over the world to regain their health and take control of their lives. The same program we use on our own patients, all combined into one easy-to-follow and so much more life-saving information that you'll be able to start reading about in the next few minutes. The program is the result of over 10 years of testing and research. We witnessed countless diabetic patients significantly reduce their need for medication far sooner than even our doctors thought possible. We instantly knew this information had to be seen worldwide. This step-by-step how-to guide you're about to receive takes all of the guesswork out of reversing your type 2 diabetes. It's confusion-free, guaranteed. It will tell you exactly what to eat and which foods to stay far away from. It will introduce you to critical compounds, vitamins and minerals your body has been begging for since the day you became diabetic. There are no prescription drugs to swallow, no crazy diets, pills, potions, powders, or injections. Everything you will need to begin your path to health can be found in your local grocery store. You will be shown several handy life hacks, that is to say, small changes in your lifestyle, that take very little effort. In fact, you'll barely notice them, and yet they will have massive effects in ending inflammation, normalizing glucose, and helping to restore your damaged pancreas. 7 Steps to Health answers every question you might have. We know because we have tens of thousands of satisfied patients. And if there's something you can't find an answer to, we have helpful support staff who are standing by 24/7 to answer any queries you might have. Some of them are former diabetics themselves, who can support you and guide you like nobody else can. So how much does all this cost? What does it cost to completely reverse your type 2 diabetes and never have to inject another needle or take another prescription drug? We tried to make the price as low as possible, just enough to cover our costs. 7 Steps to Health and the Big Diabetes Lie, the most revolutionary diabetes program of the decade, is only a refundable deposit of $37. The $37 is just a nominal payment that will help us keep this website up. It's completely voluntary. You decide if you want to pay for it after you've tried and tested it. There is absolutely no pressure from us whatsoever to pay. We'll give your deposit back to you with a smile at any time over the next 60 days if you say the word. Not surprisingly, we have very few asking for it back. After all, we're helping people regain health they thought they lost forever. And after working with diabetics for the last few decades, after seeing people on their deathbeds, I am going to guarantee that if you ever develop serious diabetes complications and are bedridden, sick, at risk of amputations, suffering from vision problems, neuropathy, and living in constant agony, you will wish you did something sooner. So here it is, your chance to do something about your health right now. To make your choice even easier, here's our simple guarantee. Type 1 or 2 diabetes will be massively improved or your money back. And I don't just mean that it will make you feel better. I mean real results that even your doctor will notice. Blood sugar and insulin production repaired, neuropathy pain reduced and even eliminated. Type 1 diabetics can get their drug and insulin dosages drastically reduced. Most type 2 diabetics can be completely taken off all of their drugs and injections. I guarantee you your doctor is going to be shocked when he sees you next time, and he's going to want to know your secret. You have a full 60 days to decide if you want your money back, but you'll know in just 2 weeks. Compare this to the drugs and injections that you might be taking now. Do they offer any money-back guarantees? Does your doctor? Well, we do. Fine. The decision is easy. As a doctor, I've seen my share of dying diabetes patients. And you know what every single one of them says? They wish they did something sooner. Now ask yourself, your family, what do they deserve? Does your spouse, kids, or grandkids deserve someone who will be there for them? Someone to share life and those precious family moments with? Or do they deserve a burden, someone who passes before his time and leads to heartache and tragedy? If not yourself, do it for the people in your life. Whose graduation or wedding will you attend if you add another 20 years to your life? Doesn't that feel empowering? Do you really want to live the rest of your life shackled to constant blood sugar readings, needles, and prescription drugs? Instead, what about a life with no more fear? Is that worth fighting for? You know it is. So why are you still listening to me? There's an order button below. Hit the button, fill out the form on the next page, and kick diabetes butt. Otherwise, what are you waiting for? Are you going to wait until you lose a foot? Or maybe going blind will get you moving to find a solution? Or maybe a heart attack will cause you to realize that what you're currently doing is not working? The solution is here, staring you right in the face. Hit the button under this video and get started now. Let me remind you, we don't want a penny of your money. You get to decide if you want your money back or not after you evaluate our program. You will either be jumping for joy or you will get all your money back. Think about it. How much is your life worth? Most people would say millions of dollars. So what's $37 to get your life and health back on track? Hit the button below and get started. What are you going to do? Put that money towards baseball tickets to a game you'll forget a week later? Or a dinner in some restaurant? Or maybe a pair of shoes that will sit in a closet? Or will you put it towards something that will bring long-lasting positive change in your life for years to come? Hit the button below. Then fill out the form on the next page. It's safe. It's secure. You will either download the 7 Steps to Health as a PDF file and read it on your computer, tablet, iPad, Kindle, or other ebook reader. Or you can get a paperback copy that will be professionally printed for you by our book publisher and delivered right to your door. The shipping is free to anywhere in the world. Fight back and join us in the eradication of diabetes once and for all. It starts with you. Hit the button below now. The order button will disappear when the video ends, which is seconds away. Still here? Maybe you've got some questions. Let's answer the most common ones. I have a busy schedule. Will this take much of my time? Diabetes is in my family for many generations. Can this still work for me? Will my doctor approve of these methods? Got more questions? As soon as you get inside, they will all be answered. So hit the button below now and fill out the form. Remember, once you've been through our easy step-by-step program, you will have a choice to not pay and get your money back, if you feel that that's what you want to do. The historic 7 Steps program is a click away right now. We risked our careers to bring it to you. This is the easiest decision of your life. But you must hurry, because diabetes isn't waiting. It's eating away at your vital organs as we speak. If you want to beat it, you will have to take action. Only action can save your health and ensure a long and bright future. The small act of trying our program could cause the biggest change in your life that you've ever had. It could turn your current life into one with more joy, more freedom, a life without painful needles or expensive medication, with less worry, less pain, and less doctor visits. It's what you deserve. Click the button below, fill out the form on the next page, and let the good side of your life begin. Make your decision quick, because every day you wait, your diabetes gets worse. Take action right now. Remember, you have the peace of mind unconditional 60-day money-back guarantee. You will find that this is the most powerful program to get you on the road to your healthy future. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the inside.